From the time I can remember, culture influenced every experience in my life. I remember always having a sense I was the other. I was different in every way. Although I am enrolled Ho-Chunk, I am also half white. My mom is Ho-Chunk, Potawatomi, and Kaw, and my dad is German and Irish. With my Ho-Chunk relatives, anything I did that was not acceptable, respectable, or honorable, it was because I was half white. With my white relatives, I would hear racist comments about natives, but they were never referring to me, and they would tell me how much they loved me but pitied me because my mom was a party girl and unfit mother. They would make fun of my language, traditional dress, and cultural beliefs. I developed a tough skin and learned how to take an offensive joke and laugh it out, when in my heart I was lost without a sense of belonging or purpose. Outside of my family, I always noticed the jokes and stereotypes. And up until I was in 8th grade, I took the harassment, racist comments, and acts as a victim. Until one day, in the height of a Native American mascot protest happening at my middle school, as I was getting pushed around and spit on by white kids that did not want the mascot to change, I fought back and got suspended from school for fighting, while the white kids only got talked to without any consequence. That was where I noticed an even deeper divide. It was us versus them, aka mainstream society. And I knew where I stood, even if I was not accepted anywhere. My mom had me when she was 17, and my dad had custody of me because my mom tried to commit suicide when I was little. She had lost both my baby sister and grandmother, her mother, in the same 2-week time period. Both parents did what they could with what they were given, both grieving and children themselves. Although my dad was white, I was Ho-Chunk at heart and culturally identified with my mom, nannies, and kakas. I was fortunate enough to being given the traditional Ho-Chunk way of life and ran back to ceremony in my community whenever I could. I grew up traditional Ho-Chunk, and there were always cultural differences prevalent in everyday life, from what was being accepted as a holiday, to cultural ceremonies that were excused, to the stereotypes of what a Native person was supposed to look like, or not. My family and children have always influenced my life the most, particularly the women in my family. My great-grandmothers, grandmothers, mothers, sisters, and daughters. They are all healers. They are my greatest teachers. They walk with me, guide me, and are always in my heart and spirit, and always watch over me. They have given me a sense of belonging and grounded me in humility, hard work, and purpose. I have lived many places, and that has affected my worldview and acceptance and love of diverse cultures. I love to share stories of diverse people's journeys and cultural similarities with the Ho-Chunk culture. Stories give me a sense of connectedness, spirituality, and healing. Culture is so important to having a sense of belonging, balance, and understanding a community to finding solutions to health and well-being.